Disney CEO Bob Iger issues warning to Florida governor. In a bold and defiant move, Walt Disney CEO Bob Iger has firmly responded to Florida Governor Ron DeSantis, refusing to be drawn into his political narrative. While not seeking a confrontation, Iger made it abundantly clear that his company was never interested in engaging in a battle with the governor, despite its objection to legislation that many of its employees found objectionable. DeSantis, however, exploited Disney's public opposition to the Don't Say Gay legislation, initially raised by Iger's predecessor Bob Chapek, using it as ammunition in his war on woke marketing campaign. During Disney's second quarter earnings call, the current CEO emphasized to DeSantis that his company would not be a pawn in a game of political posturing. Iger made it explicitly clear that Disney had no intention of seeking special treatment or circumventing regulations, but rather aimed to continue operating in the manner it has been. Iger believes DeSantis is retaliating. Iger took the opportunity to address the company's situation in Florida, where it maintains 4 theme parks, 2 water parks, numerous hotels, and the expansive Disney Springs shopping district. Speaking at length, he conveyed his perspective on the matter, asserting, "Regarding Florida, I have got a few things I want to say about that. First of all, I think the case that we filed last month made our position and the facts very clear, and that is really that this is about one thing and one thing only, retaliating against us for taking a position about pending legislation. And we believe that in us taking that position, we are merely exercising our right to free speech." Moreover, Iger clarified that Disney does not enjoy any unique privileges or advantages in Florida. He stated, also, this is not about special privileges or a level playing field or Disney in any way using its leverage around the state of Florida. But since there's been a lot said about special districts and the arrangement that we have, I want to set the record straight on that too. There are about 2,000 special districts in Florida. Most are established to foster investor development. We were one of them. Iger pointed out that these special districts were created to facilitate business operations within the state, and Disney has contributed significantly to Florida's economy. With over 75,000 employees in the state and attracting tens of millions of people to Florida, the company's impact cannot be overlooked. Iger emphasized, so while it is easy to say that the Reedy Creek Special District that was established for us over 50 years ago benefited us, it is misleading to not also consider how much Disney benefited the state of Florida. He further highlighted that the Daytona Speedway and the Villages retirement community also operate under special districts, underscoring the need for uniform application of the law and government oversight across all special districts. Iger makes a not-so-subtle threat. Despite the ongoing disagreement, Disney World has no plans to leave Florida. However, the company does possess the option to increase or decrease its investments in the state, an aspect Iger did not shy away from pointing out to DeSantis. Highlighting the potential for growth and development, Iger stated, "We have a huge opportunity to continue to invest in Florida. I noted that our plans are to invest $17 billion over the next 10 years, which is what the state should want us to do." Contrary to misconceptions, Iger clarified that Disney was not seeking tax breaks or attempting to evade its fair share of taxes. He emphasized, "There's also a false narrative that we have been fighting to protect tax breaks as part of this. But in fact, we're the largest taxpayer in Central Florida, having paid over $1.1 billion in state and local taxes alone last year. Disney pays substantial real estate taxes as a result of its special district status." Iger firmly reiterated that Disney operates responsibly, pays its fair share of taxes, and provides thousands of employees with wages well above the state-mandated minimum. Furthermore, the company offers exceptional benefits and free education opportunities for its workforce. In what seemed like a plea for rational action rather than political theater, Iger laid all his cards on the table, posing a crucial question to the state of Florida: does the state want us to invest more, employ more people, and pay more taxes or not? This statement, undoubtedly a not-so-subtle threat, underscored the significant economic impact Disney has on Florida's economy and the potential consequences if the relationship between the company and the state were to deteriorate further. With its vast array of theme parks, entertainment venues, and associated businesses, Disney World is a cornerstone of Florida's tourism industry, attracting visitors from around the globe. The company's continued investment and employment opportunities have been instrumental in driving economic growth and prosperity within the state. The implications of any strained relationship between Disney and the state of Florida could have far-reaching consequences, affecting not only the company but also the local economy, jobs, and tax revenue. Governor DeSantis' utilization of Disney's opposition to the Don't Say Gay legislation as a political tool in his War on Woke campaign has ignited a fierce debate about the boundaries of corporate influence and free speech. While Disney has consistently maintained that it was expressing its right to free speech and not seeking to engage in political battles, the clash with the governor has escalated tensions and raised concerns about the intersection of politics, business, and public perception. The outcome of this conflict between Disney and the state of Florida remains uncertain. Both sides have staunchly defended their positions, and the implications of their ongoing feud could extend beyond their immediate interests. As one of the world's most recognizable and influential entertainment conglomerates, Disney's actions and decisions carry weight and have reverberating effects. Similarly, Governor DeSantis' response to the company's objections and his efforts to position himself as a champion against woke culture are being closely watched and analyzed. In the coming weeks and months, the interaction between Disney and the state of Florida is likely to be closely monitored by industry observers, legal experts, and the public. The outcome of this high-stakes clash could have far-reaching implications for the relationship between corporations and governments, the boundaries of free speech, and the future of business operations within the state. As the story continues to unfold, all eyes will be on how Disney and Governor DeSantis navigate this complex terrain and whether a resolution can be reached that satisfies both parties while safeguarding the interests of the state and its residents.